This is the fastest way to EV train Attack EVs in Pokemon Legends ZA. I have 3 Pokemon in my party here which I would like to maximize on Attack EVs. Look at this Electros right here. It has perfect EVs in HP because it's sparkling. That means it has 252 EVs in HP. I want to give it 252 EVs on its attack. I also have this Hippowdon and this Starmie with the same situation. I want to maximize 3 of these Pokemon's attacks all together in one go. First of all, give each of them the Power Bracer item right here. If you don't know what the Power Bracer does, it gives 8 additional EVs for every Pokemon that you defeat. If you defeat a Pokemon that gives Attack EVs, 1 Attack EV, plus 8 from the Power Bracer, every Pokemon you defeat will give you 9 Attack EVs. What are EVs? So 4 EVs equals to 1 stat increase. So if my Starmie's attack is 118 and I give it just 4 EVs, it's gonna go to 119 and it's gonna hit harder. But the maximum you can give for 1 stat is 252, and that's what we're trying to do. So the most efficient way is to give the Pokemon that you want to train the Power Bracer item and to take down only Pokemon that give Attack EVs. You don't want to take down any other Pokemon that doesn't give Attack EVs because it's gonna pollute your EV mix. There's only 510 EVs that a Pokemon can get. So you don't want to take down any Pokemon that gives special attack EVs because that will just be useless. You're not gonna use it on these Pokemon on competitive play. You only want to give attack EVs. By the way, if you don't know where to get the Power Bracer, you can get it right here on Quasartico Inc. after you beat the game. So you talk to this lady here and you can buy the power items for 180 mega shards. You get your Pokemon that you want to give attack EVs, you give them the Power Bracer item. And let me show you the best spot to train attack EVs. You go to Wild Zone 8. As you can see, every single Pokemon on this list except for Numel gives attack EVs, making this the perfect spot because anything that you kill here will give you attack EVs. So Gyarados is the best Pokemon to train here because every single Pokemon here is weak to water moves. So there are these holes in the middle of the field. Just walk over them. Drill bursts will appear out of nowhere. As you can see, just walk over this one. That's an alpha one. Just walk over that one over here. Walk over this one. Just open up all the holes right here and you will get a mass following of drill bursts. Careful not to take down the Numel because they don't give attack EVs. Just drag all the drill bursts right here on one side as I'm doing right now. So all the drill bursts are in one side like this, and I am gonna use Waterfall. If I use Waterfall, I just took down 3 Pokemon. And remember, I'm gonna pause right here. Remember, every Pokemon you defeat gives you at least 1 attack EV in this area. With the Power Bracer item, that's a +8. So you're getting 9 attack EVs for each Pokemon you defeat, every single one. We just took down 3 Pokemon, so that's 27 attack EVs just like that. So to get 252, to maximize your attack EVs, you need to take down at least 28 Pokemon. 28 times 9, 252. So we're gonna take down another one right here. There's a Machoke there. I'm gonna bounce on him because Machops also give attack EVs. There's an Alpha Drillbur which I'm gonna Waterfall right here, and just like that I've also taken down another one here. Maybe gonna crunch this one, gonna Ice Fang this one. Be careful, do not take down the Numel. They will give you special attack EVs which we don't want. Hey, in additional to those drill bursts, you can also take down Crocorox right here. And before that, we're gonna take down this drill burst real quick. And this Crocorox is normally accompanied by a smaller Sandile. So we're just gonna Waterfall these 2. Bam. We just took down more Pokemon. And by the way, Crocorox doesn't just give 1 attack EV, they give 2 attack EVs, which is gonna speed up the process a bit, but not every Pokemon is gonna give 2. For example, this Drillbur in a hole is gonna give you 1. Just crunch it real quick, hop over to the next one, activate this one, activate that one, and that's a Gibble. That's a good find. We're gonna Ice Fang you. We're gonna crunch you wherever you are. I can't crunch you, I'm gonna Waterfall you. And then the holes in the middle that was giving a lot of drill bursts, they will respawn. And by the way, there's also a Camera. Do not take it out. That gives special attack EVs because it's the evolution of Numel. But just keep walking around like I'm doing now. You're gonna find more Pokemon. Hey, look, there's more Sandiles. That's 2 more Pokemon. That's 18 more EVs. I'm not even looking at this as Pokemon. They're just EVs at this point. This is a Drillbur. Bam, that's another one. That's another 9. Let's see where we are now. Just by taking down that first wave of Pokemon, let's check our Electros again. Look at that. Our Attack EVs are almost there, basically, as you can see. Look at the progress. And here's the best part. All 3 of them, because you gave all 3 of them the power bracers, and because all 3 of them are in your party, all of them are gonna gain Attack EVs. So this is the most efficient way. I've just maximized the attack of 3 Pokemon in like a couple of minutes right now. I think it's only been 5 minutes since I started this video. But I'm running away from this camera up, and I'm gonna... Okay, and there you go. You just saw right there, all the holes have respawned. So they respawn in about, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, the Drillbur holes have been refilled. So that means more EVs for us. I'm just gonna activate every single one of them, and the reason I'm doing that is so that it's faster, because if I activate all of them like this and I do a big waterfall, I just took down 4 Pokemon in one go or something like that. There's another Drillbur here. That's 4 officially. Gonna make sure I don't hit the camera because it will die. Gonna instead Ice Fang the Drillbur. I'm gonna activate this Alpha Drillbur and I'm gonna hit it with a waterfall. And we are even closer now, and the holes around the map should also be respawning at any point now, as I already can see a hole there. But there's another hole right here. There's in fact 2. I'm gonna activate this one as well, and I'm basically going to drag it here to Gyarados, and I'm gonna do a waterfall there, Ice Fang here, and we are very, very close. I think we're close to about 20 Pokemon that we've defeated. There's another hole here that which I forgot to open, and it's not coming out. Oh my god, this is a glitch right here. Okay, there we go. That's a Gible that I expected. And by the way, this is where you can find Gible as well, if you didn't know. This matchup, oh freaking hell, I just accidentally took down a Numel. That's not good. That means that my Pokemon is now polluted with some special attack EVs, which is not nice. We're gonna fix that later on. I'm gonna take down some more, and while we're waiting for the holes, we're gonna give it another look. And as you can see, just like that, the attacks have been maximized in like 6 or 7 minutes, and it's every single one of these Pokemon that we've given the Power Bracer. My Electros, my Hippowdon, and my Starmie now have full attack EVs. These Pokemon are not technically fully EV trained. Sure, you have 2 stats that are fully maxed out because they're both sparkling, but the triangle, the stat triangle you see there, is not yellow. I'll show you what I mean. Look at my Greninja, Metagross, and Gyarados. That triangle is yellow. That means that the full 510 space of EVs are used up. This still has like 4 EVs left. That's 1 point of stats you can still increase. And normally, because you can't max out the HP or attack anymore, normally people give it on a defense or special defense. I'm gonna give it on my defense. So this is how you can check how much you can still give. You have to use feathers on this one. The reason for that is because feathers give exactly one EV. So for example, this resist feather, if I try to use it on my Electros, it's gonna say, hey, you can only give it 4 more of these because that's the remaining space. Hippowdon as well, and Starmie as well. That means I can still choose 1 stat to increase by 1 point. Remember, 4 EVs equals 1 point of stat. So I'm gonna increase defense. How do I find defense stats? Well, you can find it actually right here on this area right here, this triangle. So you fly over to the Pokemon Research Lab. That's where I normally go. And then from the Research Lab, you're gonna wanna head over around this building right here. There should be a Holovator which you can fix through a very easy side quest. So you go up this Holovator and you just jump down. There should be a group of Kakuna right here. They give defense EVs. So I'll show you the proof right here. The Electros is still missing some EVs right there. It's not yellow yet. As soon as I annihilate this family of Kakuna like that, they're all taken down, as you see. It's gonna give every single one of these Pokemon the remaining defense EVs, and the triangle is now yellow. And just like that, everyone, our Pokemon have been fully EV trained. And if you're wondering how I got the HP stats to be maximum, I actually caught these Pokemon as alpha Pokemon, as you can see by the mark up there next to the level. And every single alpha Pokemon has 252 EVs on HP as default. So that's a good thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope this video helped. If it did, be sure to subscribe, and see you guys next time.